Live from McCowan Row once again, I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live here for game number 2 of the winners bracket. We have Brownsville Pace taking on Harlingen South. And we are underway to start this first half of play. The exciting as that one goes in for 2 points. So 2-0 your score here early. What can Harlingen South do? Stops his dribble for a second there. That was Steven. Back to Steven it goes. Hands it off. Thought about taking the three. Sit down for a second by Dean. Tries to control it. It's going to be Jeremiah. Jeremiah goes for 2. No good. Second chance effort. Still no good. How about a third try? And that goes in for 2. 2-2 your score. All tied up at 2 apiece. Jax Delgado passes it off to the right side. It's going to be the Alexander Delgado. Pace control it. A deep 3 on the way. No good. Just misses. Hit the rim though, but rebounded by Harlingen South. Rebounded by Harlingen South. Passes that one off. It's going to be to Elias Fortinelli. Controlled now by... check that. Calling the wrong name. Sure, second Steven back with it. Passes that one off to the right side. Back to Steven it goes. Steven goes inside for 2. Banks it in. 4-2 your score. Trying to spin it around and is in for 2. All tied up at 4 apiece. Here comes Harlingen South. 5:50 to play in this first quarter. Hold by Steven for a second, who passes that one off. Handed it off, decided to keep it. Turn driving inside for 2, off the right side of the backboard, no good. Shot was taken by Jeremiah. Rebounded by Brownsville Pace. Here come the Vikings on transition. Near the UIL logo, will hold it. Passes that one was from Delgado. 3-pointer. Left side is good for 3. Makes it 7-4 now. What can Harlingen South do? They'll try and get an answer. He's going for 2, no good. Foul call. Steven heads to the line to shoot 2. 7-4 your score. First free throw on the way. Rims in it out, no good. Gets the second free throw to go. Goes 1 for 2 from the line, making it 7-5. Showing Harlingen South down by 2 now. Brownsville Pace with possession. They'll pass it off to the left side, and that's where they can be hot at, is the 3-point line. Trying to spin it around, though, finding the inside of the paint and making it work. Scores the 2-pointer by Benny Villarreal. Here comes Harlingen South. Will they have an answer? She now has to pass it back for a second. And the Hawks will reset. Trying to drive it inside. Banks it off the backboard, good for 2, 9-7. Off transition quickly, 3-pointer, good. Or 12-7 your score. Cross court it goes, 2-pointer on the way. Off the backboard a little too hard. Rebounded by Brownsville Pace. Rebounded by Christian Guajardo, and they'll push forward. Guajardo with it. Backs off for a second. A 12-7 your score. Jumper on the way. No good that time from Dax Delgado. Rebounded by Harlingen South. Steven with it. Takes it just past half court. Three-pointer on the way. Set it up for three and got it to go. 12-10 your score. I'll make that one work with Steve. Control it now by Christian Guajardo. He'll have to pass it back to Fortinelli for a second. And the Vikings reset. Back to Guajardo it goes. This is triple three-pointer on the way. No good. Check that. It's good. Looks like it wasn't going to fall, but ends up falling. Delgado able to make that three. Here come Harlingen South. Trying to drive it inside for a second. For two, and that's going to be blocked. On transition. Blocked the other way. We'll be back after this.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love.
So back live. There's Alexander Agado. Goes to the free throw line to shoot two. First free throw is good. It's a first team foul against Harlingen South. Second free throw, no good. There's 1 for 2 from the line. 16-10, a 6-point lead for Brownsville Pace High School. Shooting for a second. Ends it back off once again. They're driving inside for two. That's going to be blocked. Second chance blocked again. And it'll go out of bounds. Back to Brownsville Pace. Well, this time by Guajardo. Thought about taking the three for a second there. Thought better of it. Back to Agado. Agado sends it up left corner. Dax Agado no good for three. Rebounded by Harlingen South. Here they go in transition. What can Steven do this time? Slow it down. Back to a minute 25 to play in the first quarter. Trying to drive it inside for two off the backboard a little hard. That's going to be a jump ball. 1 minute 20 seconds to play here in this first quarter. Inbounds the ball. Three-pointer on the way. Not able to get it to fall. Rebounded by Harlingen South. Two-pointer no good. Two free throws coming up. 14. First free throw on the way. No good. Able to get the second free throw to fall. Makes it 16-11. Step back, jumper on the way is going to be short. And that's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow shows it's going to stay with Brownsville pace this time. Controlled by Rudder. We'll step back. 47 seconds to play. Controlled by Agato. Alexander Agato, to be exact, trying to drive it forward. Did for a second, passes that one off the left side. Controlled now by Munoz. Back to the left side. Back to Munoz it goes. Out to the left side. Traveled before he got there. 15.5 seconds. 15.5 seconds to play in this first quarter. Now has 10 seconds. Passes it forward. Goes for a running jumper, and that's good for 2. Scored that time by Isaiah. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 16-13 your score. A 3-point lead for Brownsville pace. We'll be right back after this. Don't go anywhere.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
We are Eddie Burkella, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Back live we go as we get set for the second quarter of action. 8 minutes put on the game clock and we are underway. Here comes Harlingen South now. Steven with it, he'll hold it near the right corner, near the scores table. Just past half court. They drive it inside, goes for 2. 2-pointer no good that time from Jeremiah. To get it back, but traveled before, moved his feet a little too quick there. Steven did, to be exact, for Harlingen South. That's going to be a turnover with 7 minutes, 40 seconds to play in this second quarter. Here comes Brownsville pace. By Rudder. Passes that one back to the right side to Guajardo. Guajardo with it, trying to drive it inside Christian Guajardo. Has to pass it inside the paint, does. Fantastic ball movement, and that's going to be scored for 2 points. Scored by Chase Morales. Morales to be exact, but 18-13 your new score. 3-pointer on the way, nothing but net. What an answer there. That time scored by Steven. Makes it 18-16. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Rebounded by Brownsville pace. Will go inside for 2. Scored by Guajardo. It's it back to a 4-point game. Back to a 2-possession ball game to be exact. Team for a second, holds it. And you're driving inside. Spins around, goes for 2, no good. Rebounded by Brownsville pace. They'll go on transition. Opportunity now. 2-pointer good. Coast to coast, Tyler Rudder scores. Timeout called. We'll take one. Check that substitution. Looked like it was a timeout for a second, but just substitution in the offing. 22-16, still your score. Brownsville Pace lead over Harlingen South. Jeremiah kicks it out right side. About taking the shot, thought better of it. Gives it back to Steven. Steven well guarded by Brownsville Pace. Driving inside, jumper on the way. That's going to be short. Hits off the side of the backboard, the left side. Rebounded by Brownsville Pace. Harder. Harder gets it past, spins around, tries to go up for two, gets it to fall. About to fall while falling down as well. 24-16 your score with 5 minutes, 10 seconds to play in this first half. Controlled now by Harlingen South. Steven with it for a second. Trying to drive it off the right side. Thought better of it. As it inside, tried to go for two, foul called. 2 free throws coming up. 4 minutes, 43 seconds to play in this first half. 2 free throws coming up for Steven. Free throw on the way is good. Got the second free throw to go, makes it 24-18. Here comes Brownsville Pace, still slowed down for a second. Christian Guajardo backs off. Guajardo trying to drive it inside, decided better of it. Back to Fortinelli. Now to Dax Delgado. Dax Delgado went for two, no good. Rebounded by Harlingen South. Controlled now by Dean. Trying to drive it inside, thought about taking the jumper, passed it back, and that's going to be defended. Back to Brownsville Pace now. Hands it off for a second there, three-pointer on the way. That's going to be no good. Shell was taken that time by a Tolly-Rudder, but rebounded by Harlingen South now with less than 4 minutes to play in this first half. Trying to drive it inside, has to pass out and back was Jeremiah for a second. Stops his dribble though. Controlled by Ethan, had to pass it back and did try to take the two-pointer. Second chance effort, good. Makes it 24-20, back to a 4-point game. Only 2 possessions separate both these teams. Trying to drive it inside, that's going to be a foul call. Not able to get the 3-point play, but 2 free throws coming up this time for Christian Guajardo. 3:35 officially to play here in this second quarter. First free throw is no good. Not able to get the second free throw to go. Back the other way we go. Here comes Harlingen South. Thought about taking the three, drives it inside. A little bit of a fadeaway, no good. Rebound by Brownsville Pace. It was loose for a second. 2 players fall down, but back the other way it goes. 3-pointer off transition, good. (27-20) your score. Timeout called by Harlingen South. We'll take one as well. 3:08 to play in the second quarter. 7-point lead for the Brownsville Pace Vikings. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Sports Live.
uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Back live we go once again, 27-20 your score. Brownsville Pace lead over Harlingen South. Once again, I'm Jake Young. This is Rio Sports Live. What a game we have had here in this first half. A 7-point lead for Brownsville Pace. The transition three making it that way, as it was 24-20 1 second ago before that timeout. Handed it off for a second there. That was to Jill. Three-pointer on the way. Releases, fired, and got it. Steven with the three. 27-23, your new score. Back to a 4-point game. Deep three on the way, no good. Rebounded by Harlingen South, and they'll have an opportunity to go within one possession. Left corner three-pointer on the way, no good as that one falls short. Second chance effort, good as that's banked in. 27-25, a 2-point game. It'll be on the floor. As that happens, 3 team fouls though for Brownsville Pace and 2 team fouls for the Warriors. Indelible. Three-pointer good. Just like that, back to 30-25. Back to a 5-point lead for Brownsville Pace. Been able to keep that lead going with being able to score a three almost every single possession. Kicked back out off that right side for a second there. Ethan not able to get anything going, not able to get a good look off that left perimeter. Stops the dribble, passes that one back to Steven. Steven with it for a second, trying to drive it inside. Kick back out, three-pointer on the way this time. Rims in and out, no good. Rebounded by Brownsville Pace. Here they go on transition. Loses possession for a second. Pulled this time by Guajardo. Christian Guajardo with it. Less than a minute to play here in the first half. Trying to drive it inside. Two-pointer good. 32-25 your score. 50 seconds remain. What can Harlingen South do here? We'll hold it for a second. Kick back out, left side, three-pointer on the way. No good. Shot was taken. Rebounded by Brownsville Pace, and they'll hold for the final shot. Down to 30 seconds to play in the first half. Almost gets it taken away that time but Christian Guajardo able to keep it. Christian Guajardo has Dax Delgado off on the opposite side of the court and passes exactly to Dax. Delgado passes back to Guajardo with 10 seconds. They have 9 seconds to play with 8. 7 stops his dribble, goes for 2 and scores. That will be halftime. Half-court shot, just misses. Right at the buzzer, 34-25 your score. Brownsville Pace able to take a 9-point lead at the half. What a game so far here. As we'll have the second half for you when we return. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world.
Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable. For condo and beach house rentals, call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here for you, and you? Sky's the limit.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K-3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
So back live here, moments away from the start of the third quarter and moments away from the start of this second half. Once again, I'm Jacob Young, and this is Real Sports Live. What a game we have had so far in this one for the game of the winner's bracket. You talk about 34-25 your score, a 9-point lead for Brownsville Pace. What they've been able to do off of transition is continue to hit almost every single shot possible. Whether or not it's always a three, they've been able to get inside the paint and use their big man to, get points. We talk about that trying to go for two, foul call. It is going to be two free throws coming up here. First team foul in the first half, in the second half. Will belong to Harlingen South, and that shot is good. First free throw is good. 10-point lead now for Brownsville Pace. Second free throw on the way. Not able to get that one to fall. Makes it 35-25 though, as he goes 1 for 2 from the line. Controlled now by Steven. Actually passed that one off for a second. They're driving inside, thought about taking the shot, dumps it inside the paint, 2-pointer on the way, no good. Got the rebound, tries again, still no good. How about a third try? Foul called now. Foul called and 2 free throws coming on. 2 free throws coming up here for Dean. First free throw, rims in and out, no good. Able to make the second free throw, makes it 35-26, your score. Here comes Brownsville Pace. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebounded by Harlingen South. They try to go fast off transition, and now controlling the possession. Controlled by Dean. Dean kicks it back out, and now controlled this time by Jaden. Back to Dean. Trying to drive it inside, bounce pass, goes for two, off the backboard and in. Makes it 35-28, your new score. Back to a 7-point lead for Brownsville Pace. They'll try to drive it inside. Two-pointer on the way is good from Elias Fortinelli. Fortinelli makes the two-pointer, gets it back to a 9-point lead. 37-28 to be exact. Harlingen South, what can they do on this offensive possession? Passes that one away for a second there. Controlled by Jaden. Shot taken and made. Makes it 27, or check that, 37-30. Passed it off left side, thought better of it. Passes it back, controlled now by Harlingen South. They'll drive it inside, jumper on the way, two-pointer good. Scored by Luis. But makes it 37-32. Here comes Brownsville Pace. What can the Vikings do? Back to Alexander Agato. Actually gave that one back. Dax Delgado for a second with it. Kicks it off right corner. Three-pointer on the way. Agato able to make that one. And timeout called. We'll take a timeout as well. 40-32 your score after that big three-pointer. We'll be right back after this. Don't go anywhere.
There's a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
Back live we go, 40-32 your score. Back live from Nicky Rowe High School. Brownsville Pace have been playing a very good game, getting shots off transition and making it very difficult for Harlingen South to be able to defend those. But back underway we go, inbounding the ball. The ball to Luis. Takes it past half court, which is actually even. Both of these teams have played against each other as well in Summer League. Both of them were able to play. And it was a very fun one. That's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Harlingen South, as that's where the possession arrow pointed. And they'll switch it right now. It'll go. Possession arrow will point towards Brownsville Pace for the next time a jump ball happens. But controlled by Steven for a second. Goes near the UIL logo past that one. Dean tries to go for two. And it's going to be a charge. Makes it the second team foul against Harlingen South. Brownsville Pace inbound the ball. What can they do this time? Delgado for a second there, has to pass it to Agato. Agato goes for two off the free throw line, no good. Rebound by Harlingen South. They'll hold it for a second, passes it, almost loses possession, able to get it back. Cross court pass now controlled by Jaden. Now back to Steven. Steven trying to drive it inside, went for two, spins around, goes for two, no good. Rebounded by Harlingen South off the offensive side, tries to go back, and foul call, not able to get the three-point play to go, but two free throws coming up. Two free throws coming up for even. 40-32 your score. First one is no good. Rims in and out, no good. Goes 0 for 2 from the line that trip. And back to Brownsville pace. What can they do off transition? Passes it back to Delgado. Kicks it out left side. Three-pointer good for Elias Fortinelli. (43-32) your score. And Brownsville pace take the lead by 11. Back to Harlingen South, spins around, tries to go for two, kicked out. Decided not to take this shot, and that's going to be turned over, though. Deep three on the way for Agato, no good. Rebounded by Harlingen South. Back to Steven. Steven will back off. Deep three on the way, no good. Rebounded by Alexander Agato. Pass left side, three-pointer on the way, no good. Here comes Harlingen South. Three-pointer on the way, taken quickly, and it's good from Ethan. 43-35, your new score. Dax Delgado with it, passes that one across left side, jumper on the way, rims in and out, no good. Hit the side of the back, or hit the side of the rim off that left side, and bounced off, no good. Back to Ethan it goes for Harlingen South. What can the Hawks do on this drive? Missed possession to be exact, controlled now by Dean. Dean backs up near half court once again, down to 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Driving it inside, thought about taking the shot and does, and that's going to be short. It falls short. Not enough pace on that one, and Brownsville pace will pass it forward, and that's going to be intercepted once again. Back to Harlingen South it goes. Driving it inside, kick back out, three-pointer on the way for Ethan. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded back the other way, foul call. Check that jump ball was actually the call. 43-35 your score, 1 minute 51 seconds to play. Both have two team fouls, but possession arrow shows Brownsville pace. So check that was a team foul instead of a jump ball, so that's going to be the third team foul against Harlingen South with 1 minute 51 to play. Here comes Brownsville pace with it. Controlled by Christian Guajardo. Christian Guajardo trying to drive it inside, pass to kick it back out. And Brownsville pace using the width of the perimeter to their advantage. The Harlingen South able to force a turnover, trying to drive it inside. Has to save it, and that's going to be turned right back over. Brownsville pace did a good job that time. And it looks like a foul on transition. Fourth team foul for Harlingen South. (43-35) still your score. And back underway we go. 1 minute 20 seconds to play in the third quarter. Backs up for a second. Christian Guajardo. Take his time near the scores table, near the sideline on the right side. Back it goes to Alexander Agato. It's near the UIL logo for a second. Wasting time, gets it back near half court. Back off the right side. Driving inside, goes for two. Corner on the way is no good. Rebounded back by Brownsville pace. Christian Guajardo keeps it. Down to 20 seconds now. 15 seconds to play in the third quarter. Sit down. Back to the left side, has 7 seconds to play with. 6 seconds to play with, now takes it away. Here he goes off transition. Tries to go for two, and does. At the buzzer, Jeremiah scores the two-pointer. Right at the buzzer, 43-37, your score. We'll be back for the fourth quarter of action. I'm Jake Byung. This is Real Sports Live. Stay tuned.
Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about...
Back live we go. Brownsville pace inbound the ball. We are underway to start the fourth quarter of action. Back to Christian Guajardo now. Sit off left side. That's going to be to Fortinelli. Fortinelli passes that one around. Back it goes to Guajardo, who takes a three-pointer. Off to the right side, no good. Brownsville pace able to get the offensive rebound. Kicks it back outside. Delgado takes the three, gets it to fall. (46-37) your score, a 9-point lead for Brownsville pace. Once again, the Vikings have had a 9-point lead. They've had it as big as close to about a 15-point lead. Trying to go for two, no good. Rebounded by Harlingen South. Has to pass it back and does. Controlled by Jeremiah. Jeremiah was the one who made that steal and into the half or into the third quarter with a two-pointer. Dean for two, just a little under the basket, no good. Back to Brownsville pace they go. Thought about taking the three, thought better of it, went to the left side. Alexander Delgado for three! 49-37, timeout called by Harlingen South with 6:34 to play in the fourth quarter. 49-37, a 12-point lead for Brownsville pace. We'll take a break as well. I'm Jake Byung. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be right back after this.
Helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Back live we go here. 6:34 officially to play in the fourth quarter. 49-37 your score. Both teams about to break out of the huddle. But as Pace are back out onto the court, I got to talk to Brownsville Pace's, the Vikings head coach yesterday. And he told me, I asked him what he thought of this season and what he thought his team would be able to do. He said, we could probably go far, but it's all about taking it one step at a time, one game at a time, each game for sure. So this is one of them that you kind of mentioned, and so far, Brownsville Pace have been able to control it from the tip-off. Ethan with it for a second, who passed that one around. Harlingen South with it, and it's back to Jeremiah. That's been the biggest thing. The Hawks just need to find that space. Jumper on the way off the free throw line. No good. Not able to get that one to go. And it's back to Brownsville Pace. Elias Fortinelli who passes that one away. Now, Coach also did mention this is a special group considering it is mainly seniors. That's going to be a foul called on the floor. That's going to be the 15th foul against Harlingen South. Five minutes, 54 seconds to play here in this fourth quarter. Three-pointer on the way is no good. That's going to be short. And that will stop play. Here comes Harlingen South. Deep three on the way. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Goes back across to Brownsville Pace. Little find help there to Villarreal, who passes that one back to Delgado. Dax Delgado takes a break for a second. 49-37, still your score. Trying to drive it inside. Spins around, goes for two, no good. Rebounded by Harlingen South. Harlingen South have only five minutes to play with. Three-pointer on the way is short. Second chance, drives it inside, goes for two, and is able to make the bucket. So 49-39. Your score, that's going to count. 4 minutes, 59 seconds. It's back to Brownsville Pace now. What can the Vikings do? Christian Guajardo trying to drive it inside, and it's going to be an offensive foul. 4:51 to play in the fourth quarter. Right, Ethan for a second. We pass that one off. Three-pointer on the way is going to be short, but able to be saved. That's going to be a loose ball foul on the floor. So 4:42 to play. Controlled this time by Ethan. So Ethan will not be the one inbounding the ball. It's going to go back to Jeremiah. For Harlingen South. And he'll inbound the ball. Held by Harlingen South. Three-pointer on the way. Taken, no good. Rebounded by, once again, rebounded by the Hawks. Still driving inside. Goes for two. Is good. The running jumper is good. 49-41. Harlingen South trying to take it back for a second there. Pressured. That time by Fortunelli. Got it back off the left side. Who passed it away? Tyler Runner for a second. Trying to go for two. Foul call. 2 free throws coming up this time for Benny Villarreal. Good defense that time from Harlingen South, but that's going to be the 16th foul against them. More team foul, you're looking at Brownsville Pace going to the free throw line every single time they'll get fouled. So that's, of course, that has to be on the coach's mind. But even for Brownsville Pace, same deal goes for that one. They don't want to get into that foul trouble. Makes it 51-41, back to a 10-point lead. So back to a double-digit lead for Brownsville Pace. The Vikings been able to hit a lot of three-pointers and doing exactly that. So Steven passes that one away. Back it goes, this time to Luis, who passed that one. Jumper on the way, off the two-pointer, no good. Rebound, that's going to be a jump ball. And possession arrow shows it's going to Harlingen South High School. Harlingen South High School trying to inbound the ball, and they do. Controlled by Jeremiah. Trying to drive it inside, trying to go for two. Going to stay with Harlingen South High School. Steven inbounding the ball. That's exactly that for Harlingen South. Three-pointer on the way, not able to get that one to go. Rebounded by, that's going to be a foul called. And now it's going to be a 1-and-1 for Brownsville Pace. One coming up for Benny Villarreal. 3 minutes, 18 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. First free throw on the way. Not able to get it to go. Not going to be able to shoot the second one after the 1-1 miss on the first free throw. So back the other way it goes. Here comes Harlingen South. Steven with it. Trying to drive it inside. Lost the handling. Foul call. Foul called on the floor. That's going to be the 15th foul against Brownsville Pace. So it looks like a timeout call, and we'll take one as well. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Town Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business.
Back live we go here, 51-41. Your score still a 10-point lead for Brownsville Pace with just over 3 minutes to play. 3 minutes to play exactly now. Harlingen South still with it. Time not necessarily on their side. Less than 3 minutes to play. Now 2:50 to be exact. Trying to drive it inside. Jumper on the way. Foul call. Not able to get the shot to fall. 2 free throws coming up. Two free throws coming up here for Jaden. And Jaden able to make the first one. Not able to get the second free throw to go. Goes 1 for 2 from the line. But takes it back. Foul called again. 2 free throws coming up for Harlingen South. Luis to shoot the 2 free throws for the Hawks of Harlingen South. So 2 free throws coming up here very shortly. First one, no good for Luis. Able to go 1 for 2 from the free throw line to make it 51-43. Here comes Brownsville Pace. Christian Guajardo. Full court press. It's going to be intercepted. Tries to go inside for 2 and gets it to fall. Scored by Steven. (51-45). Foul called on the other way. 51-45 your score. We go inside for 2, no good. Rebounded by Brownsville Pace. They go. Here comes Brownsville Pace. Drive it inside, controlled this time by Guajardo. Sends it back. Back there with Fortinelli. Controlled by Fortinelli. Leaves Fortunelli, passes that one back to Guajardo. Guajardo still with it. 1 minute 25 to play. (55-45) back to a 10-point game. Brownsville Pace were able to get the rebound, less than a minute to go. Get off to the right side. Back to Fortunelli. Controlled it this time by Guajardo. Cross-court pass. Able to keep it. Back to Fortunelli, and back it goes. Trying to go inside for two, no good. Rebound. Harlingen South, they'll push forward. Controlled that time by Steven Creighton. Steven Ortega. Timeout called, 55-48 after that big three-pointer scored. And we'll be back after this as well. Don't go anywhere.
Or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the concession stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the concession stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you.
55-48 your score. Brownsville Pace lead over Harlingen South with 29.2 seconds to play in this fourth quarter of action. Back with it, it's going to be Dax Delgado. Delgado inbounds the ball. 25 seconds. Dax Delgado just able to get past half court. Foul called though on the floor, but it will be a 1-on-1. Dax Delgado to shoot the 1-on-1 coming up. First free throw on the way, no good. Back the other way it goes. Harlingen South need a hurry. Time's not on their side. 19 seconds, needs a quick shot. Has to pass it back. Deep three on the way, no good. Rebound, Harlingen South for a second. They'll take it back. Quick three near the UIL logo, no good. Off the left side of the backboard and rebounded back by Brownsville Pace. Trying to go for two. That's going to go out of play with 1.7 seconds. So 1.7 seconds to play. One more play in that one. Long pass, and that's going to be intercepted, and that will do it. 55-48 your final. Brownsville Pace win over Harlingen South. Well, I've been Jake Young. This has been a Real Sports Live presentation. And